The Curse of Stolen Silver, A Tale of Greed and Karma. A timeless lesson. In the heart of the American South during the 19th century, there lived a wealthy landowner named John Harper. His estate stretched across vast fields, his coffers overflowing with silver coins, and he was well known for his fairness and generosity. Next door to John's grand plantation lived a humble farmer named Samuel Walker, who worked tirelessly each day to support his modest family. Despite their different social statuses, John and Samuel shared a cordial relationship. John often employed Samuel for various tasks on his estate, and always paid him generously. Samuel, in turn, was deeply grateful for John's kindness and trust. One year, John planned a long journey to the state of Georgia, intending to be away for several months. Before leaving, he called Samuel and said, "I have a favor to ask. I have several barrels of fine wine, but I worry my servants might indulge while I'm gone. Would you be willing to keep them safe in your home until I return?" Honored by the request, Samuel readily agreed. John delivered 10 sealed barrels to Samuel's home. Each barrel was carefully sealed with buffalo hide and marked with a red label reading "Wine." Weeks passed, and one evening Samuel found himself longing to taste the exquisite wine he was safeguarding. He reasoned, just a sip won't hurt. John would understand. When he unsealed a barrel, he was stunned to find not wine, but gleaming stacks of silver coins. Surprised, he opened the rest of the barrels to reveal a total of $10,000 in cash. Overcome by greed, Samuel devised a plan. He bought wine from the market, filled the barrels, resealed them to their original state, and buried the silver beneath a tree in his yard. When John returned, Samuel promptly returned the barrels. John, suspecting nothing, opened a barrel and found wine instead of his hidden silver. Realizing the betrayal, he was consumed by despair. Without evidence to accuse Samuel, John's grief overwhelmed him, and he died prematurely. Ill-gotten gains with John gone, Samuel faced no accusations. He used the stolen silver to elevate his status, buying land, building a grand home, and marrying a young woman. Life seemed prosperous, and soon his wife became pregnant. Samuel was elated, especially since his previous marriages had borne no children. On the eve of his son's birth, Samuel dreamt of John, who appeared serene yet somber. John spoke, "I have come to reclaim what was taken." He then entered the birthing room. Samuel awoke in a cold sweat, only to be informed that his wife had given birth to a healthy baby boy. The child, named Daniel, grew up to be intelligent and respectful. Recognizing his son's potential, Samuel invested in the best education money could buy, hiring esteemed private tutors. Daniel excelled in his studies, eventually earning a full scholarship to an Ivy League university, where he graduated at the top of his class with highest honors. As Daniel's reputation grew, many families expressed interest in a marriage alliance. He eventually chose to marry the daughter of a prominent government official. The bride's family requested a dowry of $10,000. Determined to fulfill his son's wishes and secure the prestigious union, Samuel provided the full amount, draining the last of his savings. On the morning of the wedding, tragedy struck. Daniel fell gravely ill and passed away. Samuel was devastated. Reflecting on the events, he realized that the fortune he had amassed through deceit had ultimately led to his son's death. Consumed by guilt and sorrow, Samuel lost his sanity. He wandered the streets, recounting his tale to anyone who would listen, warning of the consequences of greed and betrayal. His story serves as a timeless reminder. Ill-gotten gains bring no true happiness, and karma ensures that justice prevails. Moral of the story. This tale underscores the Buddhist principle of karma, the idea that every action has consequences. Samuel's betrayal led to temporary wealth, but ultimately resulted in profound personal loss. The story teaches that integrity and honesty are invaluable, and that true peace comes from a clear conscience. Reflection. Have you ever faced a situation where a choice between right and wrong tested your integrity? How did you respond, and what did you learn from the experience? Share your thoughts and stories below. Let's learn from each other's journeys. Thank you for walking beside me, for listening with heart and reflecting with depth. Your empathy and support are the driving force that inspire me to keep sharing meaningful values with the world. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like and share. Together, we can spread more light.